Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. And Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so...
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap. Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep.
Ooh, sorry to cut short, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Makhachev's in half guard. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Let's go. We got to scramble here.
In the half guard, beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, feet on the hips here. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Makhachev's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, big shots from the top.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down. Slow it down. Good. Focus, okay? Listen, you are not tired. I know you have.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Ooh. Leg kick checked by Islam Makhachev. Lands a strike there. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out.
He passes the half. Now he's going full mount.
Get that knee in. Shrimp.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Islam Makhachev.
He's got to be careful here. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Nice.
Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Get them out here. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pimblett, ground and pound from half guard now. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Islam Makhachev.
10 seconds, let's go, baby. 10
Final seconds here of round 2.
Great shot from the top position. Good round.
Stop.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Pimblett. Big shots being...
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Pimblett getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
That was a slick transition.
Makhachev has got full mount now.
Oh.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Let's push. 1 minute.
Makhachev going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon yet.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
We're going to be smart. I want you to cut angles.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlights.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. They're so used to fighting up to 3. You gotta get that off that stool. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Oh, great submission defense. Pimblett's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, right into mount.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Paddy Pimblett.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, he's got his back now. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Nice defense. That was nice.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Makhachev. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attach submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
All right, listen, sit down, take a breath. Now listen to me. You lost that last round. It could be even, you could be down. I need you to go out there, and I need you to win this round.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Oh.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Massive shots from the top.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Pimblett's in half guard now. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Makhachev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
And there you go, again, half guard. Now he's going full mount. Changing the position.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Pimblett getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Really good. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the pantheon of lightweight greats. A hugely successful defense tonight.
Big moment for this man. Every time he goes into the octagon, the target is on his back. Every challenger is the very best